What's up, Cuckoo Nuts? I am Genius Daddy, and this is my special guest, Cuckoo Nut Winter, and I'm going to be playing Super Mario Brothers in honor of the 35th anniversary.
Yes, he is.
That's right.
And I'm going to be his special guest, and I love playing Super Mario Brothers. I played it, I try to play it sometimes because, it's old games, and I'm a newbie at old games.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. You are 7 years old. Daddy was younger than you when he got his own Nintendo and got this game.
Well,
and I forgot to mention, we are Cuckoo Nut Gaming. So. Alright, so gonna be doing a run through of this game about as fast as I can. It's a speed through, but it is not going to be. I'm not going for the record here, guys. The record is like 5 minutes, which is crazy. I think that's a super stressful way to play for me. I mean, I don't really have the skills to do that anyway, but I could get through the game pretty quickly, as you will no doubt see, unless I really mess up a lot, which is possible. And Cuckoo Nut Winter might give the game a go when I'm done.
Yes.
But I'm going to be playing, and I'm going to be warping. I'm going to use the warp zones. But I do recommend playing the game from start to finish and experiencing every level of the game. Because there's some really great levels that you skip if you warp. But I want to just show you guys, just kind of reminisce here, kind of show my appreciation for the Super Mario Brothers series, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm going to be playing, actually a whole series of these games. I'm going to be playing a lot of the main games in the series. And now here's a little secret. You can jump all the way up to the top here and skip most of the level. Just love listening to that music sometimes, guys. Next to Zelda is probably my favorite music in video games, the Mario games. Nintendo has some really great music, though, I would say. The Metroid series comes to mind. So there we just warp to World 4. Not too easy for me to say that, but easier for me to do it than to say it, for sure. And this Lakitu guy, who would be our cameraman in Super Mario 64, is now throwing Spinies at us. At some point, him and Mario seem to make up, but it's definitely not in this game. This Lakitu guy, the dude in the cloud, I mean, Mario 64, he's our camera guy. In the original games, he's throwing stuff at us, so. He eventually gets like a fishing rod in Super Mario World.
Yeah, I saw that when I played out. I was like, you're wacko, I hate you. And I ran away, and I was like, I'm never going to play again.
Alright, so we made it to World 4-2, and now we are going to try to warp to World 8. I'm going to show you guys a pretty easy way to get to all the way to World 8, which is the last world in the game. And then from there, you got to power through World 8 from start to finish. No warping. Let's get rid of these dudes. 3 Goomba jabronis traveling in a pack like that. Not on my watch, guys. Alright, so this is tricky because there's a way you can really mess yourself up. There's actually another hidden coin right next to that one, and if you hit it, you really can't get this vine to come up when you're big. You have to be small to get it. We did it in a way that we can keep our Fire Flower. I definitely recommend keeping the Fire Flower as long as you can. The game is so much easier when you have it, especially World 8 and 8-3 specifically with all those Hammer Brothers. There's gotta be about 8 Hammer Brothers or so. I don't know if that's correct. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, I think there's about 8 Hammer Brothers. I think I got that right. In World 8-3. There's more scattered throughout here, I believe. World 8-1 is a fairly straightforward level. I dare say it's kind of an easy level. World 8-2 is not very easy. I spent a lot of my childhood getting up to World 8-2 and getting that game over screen plenty of times. And I remember getting my first Nintendo when I was about 5 years old. So I was like Rain's age when I got my first Nintendo. Came bundled with Super Mario Brothers. It was a cartridge that Super Mario Brothers shared with Duck Hunt. And I remember getting I think I had like Contra and like Jaws. There was a Jaws game. That game was kind of frustrating. Thinking back on it, it probably just wasn't that good of a game. Alright, so we are getting through here. Woof. Tricky. A couple of tricky jumps in World 8, I gotta say. But not too tricky for Super Mario! Alright, let's see now. This dude trying to ruin my day. No, no, no. Alright, the Koopa Troopas proving their worth, which is not much. Actually, I like the Koopa Troopas, they're cool. But, I mean, they are a little bit, dare I say, derpy, maybe, or, you know, I don't know. A little silly, I guess. Just to be very nice to the Koopa Troopas. They're a little silly. Alright, we are at World 8-2. This is, I think, one of the more difficult levels. I mean, this... Oh, my God. Really? Koopa Troopa, I'm talking so much trash about them. And they come out of nowhere and get me. So we're gonna have to find power-ups once again. I do remember this being a very important part where you get the 1-up. Oh, wow. So we fell. We have died, folks. But we got 5 more lives, so we'll be alright. Start at the beginning of this level. This dude's gonna jump over us. And let's go. We will be getting this 1-up just in case. Or at least trying to get it. Unless these Koopa Troopas have anything to say about it, which they do not. There we go. Alright. Wow, I almost fell in the same part. Alright, Koopa Troopa, get out of my face. Whoa. These bullet bills are out to get me! Alright, we got a mushroom. Oh no, we lost the mushroom. Alright, things are gonna be difficult for us, folks. Maybe this is better. More suspense here. Okay. It's kind of a tricky jump here. You have to be running. You have to do a lot of running and jumping. There's no power-ups in this section right here, unfortunately. But, we're making it through here. Woo! Okay. Alright, we are at the end of this level now. Going into this, to World 8-3, with no power-ups is kind of tricky. Things are going to be a little more difficult than perhaps they would have been if I had the Fire Flower. So let's see what we can do here. So I said, hold on to that Fire Flower if you can. Definitely makes World 8-4 so much easier. So, but there are 2... Ooh! That Hammer Brother got us. That Bullet Bill definitely threw me off. And the Hammer Brothers got the best of me just there. Alright, now, there are 2 opportunities for a power-up, though, in this level. Oh, no. Hammer Brothers are getting us. Oh. Okay, this time we're going to be very careful here. That was what I was trying to do before. Get rid of one of them early on. We got rid of 2. That's good. Now we're going to get this power up here. The mushroom. Okay. Now there's another similar segment coming up where you got to fight 2 more Hammer Brothers, and there's another power up here. Oh boy. It's all about the timing here. Woo! Got this guy. Oh no! Oh no! Yes! We got him! Alright. Phew! Things are going to be, hopefully, just a little bit easier from here on in. Because we got the Fire Flower. Now, this part is quite difficult without the Fire Flower, where you have a whole bunch of Hammer Brothers, and there's really nowhere to jump or, like, skip them. The other sections, you can kind of pick the one where they're not standing and take that route. But this one, you have to time your jump, like, really perfectly. And I do like this, this coin block just hiding in plain sight there. Kind of silly. And this is probably one of the trickiest jumps in this whole game. And we did it. Or at least when you're warping, anyway. There might be trickier jumps somewhere. Some of those other levels that we skipped past. Now we are up to the final level, World 8-4. But I do remember Super Mario Brothers being one of the first games that I got when I got the Nintendo system. It actually came with it. It was like the same cartridge with Duck Hunt.
So I got 3 of our stuffed animals, so these 2 are downstairs because we had these when we was toddlers. So guys, I will tell you the age when you would be like a toddler. So you would be 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. So that's how you be.
Yes. So World 8-4 is tricky if you don't know which pipes to go into. But once you get to the water pipe, there's really only one room after this one, and it leads straight to Bowser. This is the real Bowser. When you beat Bowser in Worlds 1 through 7, if you hit him with the Fire Flower, he turns into like different enemies. I know number 7, he turns into a Hammer Brother. I think number 1, I want to say he's a Goomba. And that's a really tough Hammer Brother that we just beat with no problem at all. So we are going to try to beat Bowser with the Fire Flower here. As you can see, he's like glitching. Okay, he hit us, but we still won.
Yeah.
So that is it for the game. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you a new quest. Push button B to select the world. So there you have it. That is Super Mario Brothers.
Button B.
Button B. You want to press button B? There you go. All right, Izzy, do you want to try to do a playthrough? All right, Rain is going to, since this is not a very long video, Rain is going to attempt to play this game. I don't think she's ever played it before. I think she thinks she's playing it right now. All right, so let's get you on camera here, Rain. Move on over there.
So guys,
all right.
Say, man, how do you get on?
Okay, you have to press start first. All right, now you're in.
Okay.
Let's go, Izzy. Let's see how far you can get in the original Super Mario Brothers.
Go. Yeah. This is my jam. Thank you. No.
Rain is a very expressive. Oh, and this is the harder version of this, actually. Oh no. The Goombas are now the beetle dudes. I forget what they're called. Beetle bums.
Help me.
Okay, alright, Rain.
Oh, can I try?
Winter, okay, come on, Winter, get on in the seat here. Winter is gonna try.
Okay.
And to be fair, this is the harder version where the enemies are moving a little bit faster, and the Goombas have been replaced. I don't think there's any Goombas in the second playthrough. All right, Winnie.
I'm not done with that.
They're called like Spinies or something.
Oh, I can't go back.
No, not Spinies. Spinies are the ones with the spikes.
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm cheating.
This is something that I actually did want to show. But in the commotion of trying to beat the game all the way through, I forgot. But you can actually cheat, and you can rewind, and you can also save. So if you want to play, like say you want to play the whole game all the way through without warping, if you don't want to warp, you could actually save state and play another day. You can save and load.
How did that happen?
Well, they are not susceptible to the Fire Flower.
Oh. I'm still gonna have the Fire Flower.
Alright, there you go, Winnie. Very cool.
I'm not gonna even care about going in tunnels. I just want to beat this game.
Alright, Winter. Good job, Winnie. You beat level 1.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, let's try to do World 1 too now. Let's see how far you can get.
Oh yes, I love this. Daddy, Daddy, but Daddy needs to tell me the tricks.
Buzzy Beetles, is that what they're called? Buzzy Beetles? I can't remember the name, guys.
You need to be careful because it moves and then you can't go back.
That is true, yeah.
So if I want to get that, I need to go quicker.
That's a difference between this one and just about all the other ones. That you can't go back. Once you go a certain way, you can't. The screen will not go backwards. The only other game that I could think of that's like that is the Lost Levels. The Lost Levels are like Super Mario Brothers, but like a much more difficult version. Very slight differences.
And Daddy hates it.
I don't hate it. It's probably my least favorite one. I definitely don't hate it. I don't hate any of these games. I even don't hate the original Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers, but Mario Brothers, the arcade game. I'll play that one once in a while. I have a three-way tie between my favorite Mario games, and that would be Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and Super Mario 64. Depending on which one I played last, it always seems to change which one is my favorite. Those are my three favorites. But I actually think the best one they ever made might be Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, that one's awesome.
Yeah.
The Super Mario Galaxy games are like really good too, though. That's another difference between after you beat the game once, the difficulty is a little bit more. Those the little orange lift thingies are smaller. Winnie is trying to warp. Here we go. Welcome to Warp Zone! Like I said before, I definitely recommend playing the whole game all the way through.
Yeah, me too. So I might just go to...
What do you want to check out World 2?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, Winnie.
I'm not going to skip through all of them. Just if I'm on level 1, I'm just going to skip to World 2 maybe. I might just play like all the levels, but not play like all of them in the single game.
Well, you did warp, but you only warped to World 2.
Yeah.
So this is how you cheat, folks. So we found a hidden vine, and now this is a pretty cool sky level, bonus level part here.
Oh wait, I need to go. Oh, come on.
They always have like little bonus parts in these games. Even like, I mean, they changed throughout the years in the different ones. Super Mario Bros. 2 had the jackpot at the end of the level if you collected coins. Super Mario Bros. 3 had like the different mushroom shops and the card games. Super Mario World had the bonus level where it's like you have to guess which the three. You had to guess like the three question marks in a row and to see which one had the one up.
Well, I could have just... Oh.
And then the new Super Mario Brothers series has a whole bunch of stuff like that too. You got this, Winnie. You got this.
I know I do.
You got two choices. You could either go really high off of that thing, or you could jump off of that cube the way you're trying to do.
Stuff.
Alright, here you go, Winnie. Now you're gonna play the water level. Water levels are tough.
Okay.
Mario can breathe underwater somehow. Don't ask me the physics of that.
Ask Dr. Seuss.
Perhaps he would know.
He would
Plus,
actually.
we cannot ask him. So,
I like that you can just swim
don't
up.
touch those bloopers though.
I'm just gonna keep on swimming up to skip the whole level. Is that okay?
Yeah, you could try that. It's not gonna work the whole level. Be careful because you sink really quickly. So if there's a hole in the ground, those bloopers are swimming real close. Yeah.
Could just rewind.
Could do that. You have any of these NES games that you ever wanted to play through and you just could not beat as a kid, or maybe you are a kid and want to try out some of these like really tough old games? You could cheat your way through them if you want. job, Winter.
I just skipped through the whole thing. I didn't really play it.
And what do you think of this being a younger gamer? What do you think of these old games?
Pretty awesome and cool.
Yeah?
Yes. Kids would be like, nope, I hate it. Okay, I just hate it when
ancient?
I die. Yes.
It's like an ancient artifact to the kids today.
But people are like, it's not that old.
This is a tough one, though. The fish are just flying all over the place. Alright, guys, so we are going to end the video, though, okay? And thanks for watching Cuckoo Nut Gaming. And stay tuned next time. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Next time, I'm going to be playing through Super Mario Bros. 2, which was not originally Super Mario Bros. 2. It was actually Doki Doki Panic in Japan, and then they rethemed it to Super Mario Bros., thinking that the American audience wouldn't like the original game, I guess. And a lot of the aspects of that game actually carried on into Mario lore. So, thanks for watching. Cuckoo Nut Gaming!